Hello, collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get a February read for the sign of Pisces. Wow, that's interesting that I pulled out. Okay, right off the ripple. Okay. Alright, some of you might have started this month out being like, okay, I'm gonna try my guard. I'm gonna try to make stuff work out. I'm gonna try to be nice to others. I'm gonna try not to put up my emotional walls. I'm gonna try to be more productive and not just sit at my fucking house. I'm gonna get my ass out there and I'm gonna fucking do it. Some of you are deciding that that's not really helping you. Some of you are 10 of wandsing, okay? So we're 9 of wands reverse saying, okay, I'm gonna come out the gate. I want to play. And this is what happens. It's too fucking much. Yeah, I'm bringing it to fucking harvest, but it's fucking horrific. Then we start this shit, Pisces, where we start being passive aggressive or just flat ass fucking aggressive, and we start pushing and moving towards shit that we are communicating. This is like flat ass somebody starting a fucking argument. You're probably gonna owe an apology at some point. Knight of Cups. And it's because you weren't showing equality. You weren't being generous with shit. You were anticipating. Problem number one, you were anticipating to get more than what you were given. Maybe some of you like worked a bunch of fucking overtime and your paycheck wasn't as much as it was supposed to be because you hit another tax bracket by how much you worked and you didn't get paid as much as you thought you were supposed to. Problem. For others of you, maybe you were trying to like get out and go do shit and maybe people weren't as open to doing things as you thought, or maybe it was like you had to drag people along to do anything with you and you're just kind of like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, why don't you want to go out? Why do you want to leave early? Like, and at some point you're either going to get an emotional slap or you're going to owe somebody an apology. If you're picking fights with people, you're going to have to apologize, Pisces, during February. If you start picking fights with people specifically over something you're struggling with, you're going to have to apologize. Oh boy, what's this Knight of Swords? I want to know what we're arguing about. I'm saying sorry, not sorry. This is just a shit ass attitude about shit. This is just you being so fucking overwhelmed that at that point you just literally give no fucks. Like, sorry, not sorry. Like, you asked me how I was doing, and I told you I'm having a fucking shit day and I'm ready to fucking quit. That's the truth. This person may come in like, okay, how can I help? Like, how can I help? I feel like this person is confused as to whether you are like being aggressive with them or whether you're in your feminine energy literally just opening up to them because you're coming at it from such an aggressive fucking standpoint that they're like, okay, are you just being a dick or are you being serious? Yeah. Equal give and take for information, man. If you want them to help you, you have to actually tell them the fucking problem. Yeah. You have to tell them. You have to put shit in order for them. Especially if it's an authoritarian figure. Your boss might be just telling you flat out, like, I understand you want to work the overtime, you want the money, but when it puts you in a different tax bracket, there's nothing we can do to control that. So if you don't want to work overtime from this point forward, like, I understand that, especially if you're not going to get paid for it or not get paid actual overtime pay for it. I get it. You have to stay dedicated to whatever this job is or this situation is. If this friend is like, I really do want to go places with you, but if all you want to do is pick fights with people and be a fucking asshole to where I have to apologize to people because the way you acted in front of their children, then I don't want to go out with you. Or I don't want to be around you when you act like that. Could just be that emotional slap of them being like, this is why I don't want to be in your energy. This is why I don't want you around. This is why I don't come to your house. Because you put everything behind a fucking gate and isolate yourself from everybody else. And then when we go out, you don't know how to fucking act. Because you are desocialized and you need to socialize. And I'm willing to help you, but you have to fucking act right for us to fucking go out no more. Could be that. Take it however it resonates for you. Just know that there's going to be action coming from an authoritarian figure. And it's going to be at that point where you will feel as if you have to give more. It feels like you have to give everything away to charity, basically. Emotionally, you have to give everything away to charity. It could even be financially. Like maybe you have to financially put out for this. Like maybe they're like, you know what, I really feel like we need to go through some therapy. And I'll go with you. Like let me help you. Let me help you find a good therapist. Let me see if we can do like community sessions, or let me help you find a group. Like I know you've been through a lot. Let me help you find a community group or some sort of like soul tribe to help you make sense of this shit so that you can find the stability that you need so that you can prosper instead of just giving everything away. Let me help you find someone to be on equal playing field with you, to make shit make sense to you and show you how to process and move forward from it. Let me help you. They're being generous. It's not an offer that's made out of some bullshit. I don't think so at all. I feel like they really do want to help you. Let's get some advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces spirits. Advice for Pisces. Okay. That was quick. Okay. Yeah, I feel like okay. Stating facts is really not going to help at this point, okay? Focusing on dates, times, people, places, things that like facts. I'm hearing facts. The accuracy of things like no, I clocked in at this time and this is what I should have been paid. Like that's not going to matter at this point, okay? If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. But it does matter to you because you get pissed off about it. But at the end of the day, you have to look into what the issue really is and what you have to do mentally to get over it, okay? First you borrow, then you beg. Do not borrow during this time. Like maybe you thought you were getting more pay and you spent more money and like bounced your account. If you can get away with not borrowing anything at that point, don't. Maybe the money's funny. The money's funny at this point and you got to ask for a little bit of help, but make sure that when you're borrowing it, you don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul, okay? Be a warrior. Focus on what you need. What are the things you need at this point? Honestly, at this point, I really feel like it's going to be the emotional aspect that really helps you. I feel like it is a situation where you are going to be in an aggressive nature and de-escalating yourself and putting yourself in better circumstances so that you're not mentally snapping. Be careful about being around people's kids at this point, because I feel like you snapping around kids is what may cause this person to like really have a problem with what's going on. Like just be careful about what you're saying and doing around children during February. Some of you are going to get the justice that is deserved. Some of you are just going to have to be more rational about your decision-making abilities moving forward. And there's others of you that are going to have to sacrifice. The Six of Pentacles can also be about sacrifice. Some of you may have to be like, okay, well, yeah, I worked it. I should have got paid, but I didn't because I hit the other tax bracket. It is what it is. Or some of you, maybe you're like, okay, I came out to play and they don't want to play with me no more. Okay, well, next time we go out, not only am I paying for everything for this person to go out, but I need to also make amends. Like those, maybe you're giving energetically, like your stability, you're giving all, like they're going to pick the time, place, and opportunity for you to have the chance again to receive from them. Like they're going to give to you again. But they are going to decide the who, what, where, when, why, and how. Okay? They are deciding because you fucked it up. I'm just going to say, fucked it up. You did something to offend somebody. They're going to decide. Just make sure that you're focusing more. Don't make yourself a target. That's another thing, too, that's going to be important. Just make sure that you're not borrowing. Don't be robbing Peter to pay Paul. Man, don't put yourself emotionally in a situation that you know that you're not going to be able to deal with. Like if you know that you're going to a bar where frequently your ex or a family member you don't get along with goes, you probably shouldn't go to the bar. Or even if it's like a school function, like maybe you're going to a school function, like I don't know, a football game with kids or something, and you know that there's going to be people there that you don't get along with. Maybe you just shouldn't go because it's going to end up being a fight. Just saying. All right. Those are the messages that I have for you, Pisces. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal, my info's in the description box below, along with my Cash App for any tips or donations that y'all would like to make. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.